Listen, I know I'm on dangerous waters here, but I just can't help myself. Just FYI, I am post-surgery. I have some issues that I've had for years now. This is something since I was a little girl. So there's going to be some shorter videos, but I'm going to be putting out more videos. And if I look a little rough around the edges, it's just because I'm elderly and because of the surgeries. So anyways, I'll also be doing live chat soon where you can have a chance to win this awesome Game of Thrones Christmas ornament and other ornaments, so stay tuned for that. Now this video actually has two meanings. First, I want to talk about how Bran's actor Isaac said it's a good thing that Bran became king of the 6 kingdoms, though we all know a civil war is going to happen within a few years and it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 kingdoms after that. But first I want to talk about how Isaac thinks it's a good thing that Bran became king. So on that he said, I think that Bran had the best character arc of anybody. In the very first episode you think he's toast, he's dead, and he grows and learns the hard way about a lot of things, and he goes from being this vulnerable character to the most powerful person there is. I was pretty happy just with him becoming the Three-Eyed Raven. I thought, what a great story for this boy. This disabled 10-year-old in the harshest world ever to triumph. So to see him become king and victorious, I think it's so brilliant. To have a disabled character win the whole Game of Thrones. It was really special. And honestly, from that perspective, having somebody that was disabled come out on top, I do think that is a incredibly strong message. Unfortunately, Bran wasn't Bran anymore when he became the Three-Eyed Raven and king of the, for now, 6 kingdoms, but I still get how that is a powerful message. And if you want, I have a panel I did on disability in Game of Thrones: A Song of Ice and Fire on this channel from, I think, 3 years ago at Con of Thrones. I could only go the first year. I've never been able to get enough time to go to a second one. If you're my boss, I love you. You gotta give me more time off. But yeah, I just really don't like the idea that Bran isn't Bran. Like, he didn't care about Theon sacrificing himself. He simply did it because he knew he needed to buy more time for himself. So Bran really doesn't give a shit about other people at this point. So was he really victorious, or was he just stripped of everything that made him him? Now, while I personally think Bran being king of the 6 kingdoms, and it is going to happen in the books, we've had multiple confirmation, not just from Isaac and D&D, but George too. So I think Bran will be king of the 6 kingdoms in the book. I believe them, or books. It's gonna happen in the last book, obviously. But I think it's because he's actually Bloodraven. I don't think Bloodraven was the good guy we saw in the show, and they kind of cut out all that shenanigans, maybe for it to be a happier ending. I think Bloodraven is going to possess Bran's body because, you know, he's half a fucking tree at this point in the books. So he needs a healthier body, and waiting for one that was powerful enough so that he could retain his powers, or perhaps be even more powerful in this body. Not like skin changing is a thing in the books. So in that way, someone with Targaryen blood is going to sit on the throne, even though technically it's Blackfire, but Blackfire did come from Aegon the Unworthy, so there is Targaryen blood there. And it would also make some other things make sense, especially that are going on with some other characters in the books. So I think it's a good thing that Bran is going to sit the throne, but I don't think it's because it's actually Bran, but Bloodraven in control of his body, and that's going to make it very, very bittersweet of an ending. But of course, you could think I'm just a crazy cat lady wearing a unicorn dress that I absolutely love. But like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below.